Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the powerful month of February 2026. And this is going to be a month that is going to be so impactful for all of us, and I am so excited to be here to tell you all about it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astro Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into Vedic astrology, ancient knowledge, and self-development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming February has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasari Gaura Bhakta
Alrighty, my brothers and sisters, let us get started with this month's horoscope. First and foremost, I just want to let you know I am currently in India, so if you hear any background noise, please forgive me. I try to set up the best studio I can possibly have while I'm traveling. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about January before we get into February. January, the first month of the year, was definitely a powerful month that is establishing the status quo for the rest of the year. With a massive stellium in the sign of Capricorn, things have gotten very serious. And especially with that conjunction of Mars and Pluto in the sign of Capricorn, there's been an immense transformation that we have all kind of gone through as sort of catalyst to a change, to a transformation that we are ready to take on. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. What was that for you this January? This is the best way for us to use astrology as a self-development tool and not just a predictive tool. So we'd love to hear from you guys. What is it that you massively felt a transformation or a catalyst to a change to move forward in your life when it comes to this past January 2026? Now for February, it's going to be very powerful because this is a time where we're entering eclipse season as well as Mercury retrograde. So we know that this is going to be a powerful time. Eclipse seasons are always a time of massive transformation, massive change. So this is definitely adding to the energies of January 2026. And with the Mercury going retrograde, it is also helping us to reevaluate something. Maybe the changes that we're going through at this time are so accelerated, are so intense, are so powerful that our souls are going with it, but our bodies may need more time in the 3D dimension to catch up to all the inner transformations and inner understandings that we need to go through. So very powerful time for all of us, and I am very excited because February is definitely going to be a time to remember. Now worldwide, we can definitely see more intense weathers as well as more intense political spheres, because with the eclipse season it always brings surprises, unexpected situations, and things that definitely bring massive changes to all of us. And since it's going to be mainly focused on the energies of Aquarius being a very humanitarian, philanthropic, and human rights type of sign, these are some of the things that are going to come up to the surface very strongly for all of us, while at the same time massive advancements in technology and massive advancements in AI. So let us move forward with the energies. I want to pull the chart here so that you guys can follow along with the changes and the transits that we will be experiencing. So this is going to be the chart that we're going to begin the month with. And we can see here that at the beginning of the month, we still have this massive stellium in Capricorn, where it's bringing massive transformation for all of us. And if you have not seen the video that I have created on the Capricorn stellium, then I highly suggest that you go check it out. It's already in my channel. So for the 1st of February, we are starting with a powerful full moon in the sign of Cancer. So that is definitely going to be a very powerful moon that we're all going to be feeling. So make sure that you subscribe, because I will be doing a video specifically for this new moon that will be happening this month. Now, because the moon rules naturally the sign of Cancer, this means that we're going to be having a lot of feelings during this time, deep recognitions of the past and deep transformations of our roots and what we feel ourselves to be, and especially from the roots that we come from. So situations where we're reestablishing a relationship with the past, reestablishing a nurturing for ourselves, reestablishing emotional wellness and emotional maturity and emotional stability and security so that we're able to move forward in life. After working so hard, after endeavoring and really establishing what is our duties in life, this is now where we complete the cycle. In order for us to grow into our ambitions, we need to have that emotional maturity. We need to have that emotional understanding, that compassion, that softness with ourselves. So it's a dance between these two energies so that growth can naturally happen. Kind of like, I like to think of a lot of this axis kind of like planting a seed. So when you have a very responsible gardener who is very dutiful and who is very consistent and who is very responsible with the crops, then the crops naturally are going to be growing and nurturing back the gardener. So that is the energy. We are in this moment right now where we're becoming the gardener of our life, of our needs. What is it that we want to create for ourselves? What is it the future that we want to have? What is the next upcoming decade? And how is it that we want to construct the next upcoming decade? So any subtle energies, even if it's as subtle as like, I want to change my diet, or I want to, start going to the gym, or I want to change jobs or change residencies. These little things are helping us to make the necessary changes so that we can establish a new future for the next upcoming decade. So that is for the 1st of February. We have that full moon. Then on the 4th of February, we start breaking away this massive stellium, and it's now moving into the energies of Aquarius. So Mercury is the first one to move into the energies of Aquarius, and here we are having a powerful energy where Aquarius is the energies of focusing on our authenticity. So Rahu has been in the sign of Aquarius, helping us to really tap into our authentic selves. And this is very important at this time. Live authentically. Live by your most unique self. Embrace the freak within you. Embrace the weirdo. We don't have to follow trends. We don't have to follow what everybody else is doing. We don't have to have the peer pressure of the world that in order to fit in, we end up abandoning our own authenticity in ourselves. So during this time, Rahu has been really propelling us towards that independence of ourselves. I have already made a video on Rahu in Aquarius and Ketu in Leo, so go check that out because that is still a very relevant video at this time. And especially now that we're going to have so many planets coming into the sign of Aquarius, this Rahu will be activated during the time. So we have a Mercury going into Aquarius, and Mercury here is going to help us to not think in a selfish way, but to think more broadly, to think more worldwide, to think more in terms of what is the best for all humanity. While at the same time, with Mercury here, Mercury is helping us to become a little bit more detached. That is one of the superpowers, I will say one of the superpowers, but also, intense situations with Aquarius, is that Aquarius has the ability to detach. And detachment in the right concept. Detachment doesn't mean that you don't care. Detachment doesn't mean that you don't love them, or that you don't care about what it is that you care about. Detachment means that you can care, but you detach from the results. You detach from the outcome. You detach from the hankering of your desires. So you can desire, but it's a mixture between will and also detachment, because things are not going to be manifested instantaneously. And so during that time of patience, we can't be screaming, oh, give it to me, I want it now, I want it now. We have to have a sort of detachment and trust and say, okay, I detach. If it's for me, it will be for me, and it will come at the perfect time. So this is something that our mind will help us to understand a lot better. Then on the energies of the 8th of February, we have now Mercury joining the party in Aquarius. So now Venus going into Aquarius means that we are going to love to share ourselves with others. This is actually a great time to socialize, to meet people, to get yourself out there, to be yourself with others. Even if you think you're not going to fit in, even if you think people are going to make fun of you or you're going to be weird, that actually you may end up having a surprise where you're like, wow, I actually am loved for who I am. I didn't have to pretend to be something that I'm not, and yet they accepted me. So that is one of the gifts that Venus in Aquarius gives us. At the same time, Venus in Aquarius is opening our desires for things that are weird, things that are different. It helps us to think outside the box. It helps us to enjoy and like things that are out of the ordinary. And so this, again, will help us to embrace that authentic part of ourselves. It's going to help us to embrace that part of who we really are, even if it may be something that sometimes we may think that is completely weird or different and that nobody else is doing. And also in love, we can also be opening ourselves up to a unique type of love. So from homosexuality to this is the one that likes weird things. So it could be like this, but it could also be as simple as accepting your partner just the way it is, just the way that they are, that you don't have to change them, that you love their authenticity and who they are uniquely. And this could also help a lot with relationships. Then on the 13th of February, we have the sun going into Aquarius. So now the sun goes into Aquarius, and the sun has a little bit of mixed feelings being in Aquarius, because the sun is a very independent sign that wants to be its own self. It wants to be sort of self-centered. And Aquarius is the opposite. Aquarius is like, we don't have space for self-centeredness and arrogance. We have space for tolerance, open-mindedness for everybody. But the sun here will help us to shine in social situations. The sun here will help us to, again, embrace that unique part of who we are and to showcase that part to others without being so shy. So the sun here will definitely illuminate it. Now, because the sun will be getting closer and closer to Rahu to create this eclipse, then we will feel some debilitation here as well. So please take care of your health, take care of your vitality, take care of your wellness. When the sun is going through a little bit of a hard time, we can have a little bit of health issues. So we just have to make sure that we maintain a healthy, strong bodies at this time. Then on the 17th, talking about the eclipse, that is when we will have this solar eclipse. And please definitely come to my channel, subscribe, because I will be doing a special video for this eclipse that is going to be very powerful and memorable for all of us. So this eclipse is going to be in the sign of Aquarius, and this is eclipsing. It's beginning a new era for ourselves to be more authentic, to be more unique, for ourselves to go towards our dreams and our aspirations, even if they may not follow the status quo of everybody and the expectations of society and the world. And when I mean about this, I don't talk about like become an insanely rebel person and an anarchist. Maybe this could be rising in the world where humans are coming together more and they're fighting the status quo, and there could be more rebellions that are happening. Any unfairness to human rights could be coming up to the surface very strongly at this time. So all these things could definitely be happening. However, personally, in a more individual situation, it is trying to eclipse away any lack of authenticity in our lives, like how we fool ourselves, how we try to pretend to be something that we are not. And so this is a time for really taking away to peel away that onion layer of me pretending to be something so that I'm liked, so that I fit in, so that I'm able to be loved, and to embrace more of that authentic feelings, even if they be more disturbing, even if they may be challenging to others. And so it's a time to kind of give space for this expression of ourselves, and to recognize that even though I may rebel against something, or I may be different from others, and I finally have the courage to say, no, I am not like that. No, I don't like that anymore. Like, this is what I'm all about. This is what I like. And I know it's weird to you. I know it's different to you. But you may have the surprise that, wow, I'm still loved, I'm still cared, and I get to find my tribe. I get to find my group of people that actually get me, so that I don't feel like I am such an awkward, weird person. So this is a great time to establish those intentions and remember who you hang out with, the associations that you hang out with. Ask yourself, are these associations making me a better person? Are these associations forcing me to change who I am to fit into the group? Am I feeling peer pressured? Or have I been so isolated that I don't have any friends, or I don't hang out with anybody because I think that nobody will like me, or nobody will care, or nobody will, people will judge me. So overcoming all these things, because once we associate with the right people in our lives, that is going to bring to us the possibility to make our dreams come true. And it is very true. It is not about how talented you are, it is about who you know. And so coming together with the right people is a great benefit for all. And this is how we reach higher levels of collaboration, higher levels of growth than any other situation. So very, very powerful time. I will be doing a video specifically on this eclipse, so definitely check it out. And then on the 24th of February, now Mars comes into the picture. I know it's a little bit messy here, but that's exactly what's going on. A massive party in the sign of Aquarius, really emphasizing the importance, because Rahu is about to finish. This year is going to finish its round in Aquarius, which means that it's not going to come back until another 18 years, 12 years So because of this, it's like this is our chance to claim a sense of very authentic part of ourselves, to begin this new era, to begin this new cycle of our decade, because we're in a 1-year cycle. So incredible that all the planets have literally come together in the sign of Aquarius, which at the same time are being aspected by Jupiter. So Jupiter is also aspecting this powerful stellium, and is also aspecting the energies of the solar eclipse, bringing massive blessings if we have the courage to be different, if we have the courage to really claim our authenticity. And in claiming our authenticity is when we have the first step to true self-love. If we are constantly fighting who we are, looking ourselves in the mirror and saying, this is not what I should be like this, I should be like that, I should look like that, I should look like this, why am I not like this, why is my body like that, why is my hair like this, why is my skin color like that, like this is what causes immense disturbance to ourselves. Because the first step into spirituality is accepting yourself just the way you are. Because the bodies that we have, the mind that we have, the impressions of the heart that we have been created by us in past lives. The actions that you're doing at this moment in this lifetime are also preparing your next body for the next life. So it is not God's fault. It is not, oh, why did God make me this way? We, by our own karmas, have manifested and created these bodies, these minds, these thoughts, these circumstances that we're born in, the karmas that we have in our charts. And it's not a comparison of charts. It's not like, oh, why do I have this bad aspect, or why do I have this bad situation, or how come I can't get, the really nice aspect that gives me a lot of money, or gives me a beautiful wife, or gives me a beautiful body. Like, these situations is like fighting what is, and this causes immense suffering, and it pulls us further away from the ability to truly love ourselves. So this is a time to truly come into the wisdom of like, okay, I accept who I am. And if I have bad karmas in my chart, if I have, not the best outcome of this or that, it's not the fault of no one. I claim it. I claim this karma. I live this karma. And that's just the life that I have. And I will live it with integrity and with self-love. because this is not our first rodeo and you will have another life. Better that we do the right work now so that in our next life we have something really wonderful. So that's my little spiel on Aquarian vibe energy. And last but not least, just so that we really get to think of all these things thoroughly and understand ourselves deeply, Mercury starts moving retrograde back into Capricorn on the 26th of February. So we are going to be analyzing this for quite some time. We are going to be going over this for some time because it is that important that Mercury is like, okay, we have to reevaluate this. Are we really living from our most authentic selves? And if any part of our lives we are compromising, or we are being fake, or we are not being truly who we're meant to be, then this is the moment to nip it in the bud. So that is the energies for February. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. And now we're going to be doing our powerful horoscopes. Now we'll be doing the horoscopes for each individual sign. These horoscopes are for Vedic astrological placements. If you do not know your Vedic astrological placements, then I highly suggest that you check out in the description here below your Vedic astrological calculator. There you will be able to calculate your chart and therefore get your right signs and check out your horoscope. Your ascendant sign will show you the physical things that will be transforming. Your moon sign will be showing you how emotionally you will be feeling. And if there's any other planets that you would like to check out, the sun, Venus, or Armakarka, follow your intuition. Definitely check them out, and you can get some major messages from those as well. Always follow your intuition. That's one of the powers of astrology. So let us get started. Welcome, my beautiful Aries, to your horoscope for this powerful February 2026. This works for anybody who has a ascendant or moon sign in the sign of Aries. So for you, Aries, this is going to be a very powerful time. First and foremost, most of the month, you're still going to be having your planet Mars in the sign of Capricorn exalted. So again, this is an incredible time for a lot of work, to get a lot of things done, to really establish your duties and responsibilities. What is your ambitions? What do you want to get done? So you still have most of the month until the 25th to really get something done. And definitely take advantage of this energy. Even if you just establish a sort of schedule of what you want to accomplish is good enough. You don't have to accomplish it all this month, but at least like set up a schedule, set up some due dates, some goals that you want to create for yourself at this time. Then of course, with the massive stellium in Aquarius, this is going to be your 11th house of authenticity, friendship, yourself, your dreams and aspirations, and your collaborations. So after working so hard, after establishing your ambitions, now this is a time to reach out. So great time to reach out, great time to talk to your friends, to the people that you know, great time to get into association with the right people, to network, to go to meetups, because now those are going to be the people that you associate, and the people that you make friends with are going to be the ones that are going to help you to get to the next level. So really look into these things, my beautiful Aries. You don't need to try to do it all alone completely. Collaborations, coming together in associations, working with groups, working with others, maybe even hiring. If you're trying to create some sort of business or a startup, get the right team around you, and getting the right team around you will definitely help you to get to the next level in your ambitions and in your dreams and aspirations. Now, if you don't have any dreams or aspirations, this is really the month to really ask yourself, what are your dreams and aspirations? What do you really want? And to also ask yourself, am I living my most authentic self? Or am I compromising parts of who I am in order to fit in order to be liked, in order to be loved? This is the big questions for you, my beautiful Aries. So make sure that you really do this work, okay? It's a time where really getting the definition of, okay, what are really my dreams? Like, what do I really want for my life? What do I see myself in the next 2, 5, 10 years? What do I really want to accomplish? And are these ambitious or these dreams that I have truly authentic to who I am? So, for example, like, oh, I always wanted to be, a singer because I love Madonna, but Do you ask yourself, like, do I really have the talent? Have I really developed this talent? Have I really put time into this? Like, don't chase dreams because of vanity. Chase dreams that are really in alignment with your most authentic self. And sometimes that authentic you is the simplest part of who you are. Like, maybe you're really good and it comes very easy to you to cook, or it comes very easy to you to counsel, or it comes very easy to you to coach, or be, health, to go into health, or to work out. Like, usually the things that we have done for a very long time, because they come so easy to us, that sometimes we may even feel like, oh, that, whatever, it's not that special. It's actually could be the most special thing that you do. So get into alignment with that. Don't look at other people's gold. Don't look at other people's, oh, they're talented in this, so I'm gonna do it. Don't look at what other people are doing. Really be sincere with yourself and say, well, what am I actually talented at? Even if it might not be the most glamorous talent, that's your gold. And if you capitalize on that gold, you will make amazing abundance and prosperity in your life, and even become famous for it. But it is about embracing that part of ourselves. And at the same time, it is definitely a month for you to socialize. I highly suggest that you socialize. Go hang out with friends. Go be with friends. Make friends. Be part of communities. Don't isolate yourself. This is the moment to truly, truly make some amazing friends in your life, and become part of communities that are definitely going to elevate your life. This is going to be so good for you, my beautiful Aries. So definitely take advantage of that. Socialize, interact with your immediate environment. Go and talk to your neighbors. Go and talk to the store people, to the people working around you in your neighborhood. This socializing might start giving you some clues of what on who to come together with, who to work together with. So it's not a month to be alone. It's not a month to isolate. That will be March for you, okay? So it'll come. But for now, I want you to socialize. I want you to go out. I want you to let people know you, okay? So let us look into your cards and see what are some messages for you, my beautiful Aries. What are some messages for Aries for this upcoming February? For Aries, the general energies for Aries for February. And we have see only love. I love this for you. Don't judge people just by looking at them. This is such an amazing time for you to socialize. You have to see only love. See love in everyone. See love in everything. Don't become stereotypical. Don't become partial. Don't become, don't judge somebody just because the way they dress, or the way that they act, or if their religion is this, or their political views is this. Like, don't. Be open-minded. Detach from those things that are temporary, and try to do the practice of truly seeing love in everyone, in everything. Even if you feel like they're the most ignorant person ever, give them love. Give them a prayer. But that's going to be your practice. Get down from the high horse, get down from the entitlement, get down from the judgment of others, and really see only love in everyone and everything. Practice seeing Krishna in everybody. Practice seeing God in everybody. And that could be something very powerful for you, my beautiful Aries. Now let us look into your love life. What do we have when it comes to love for Aries for February? For Aries for February. And we have a honeymoon, okay? Maybe some of you guys will really benefit from doing a little trip with your partner. If you wanted to, maybe, even if it's a small trip, taking the car, going camping, or going somewhere 2 hours away, or even just a little holiday getaway. That's going to be something really, really nice for you and your partner. If you're currently single, most probably planning a trip is going to help you find this perfect partner in your life. So that is going to be something really nice for you. And now let us look into your money life and work. What do we have for money and work for our beautiful Aries for this upcoming month of February? And we have moonlighting. So this is the time where you could be working right now on your part-time job, or a job that pays the bills, And you may have some idea where you're like, I don't want to stay in this job forever. I want to have my own dreams. I have a dream of opening my own business, opening my own company, starting my own thing, having whatever it is. Start working on it. Even if it's a little bit, even if it's an hour a day. Start working part-time on this dream job. Don't just dream about it. And maybe getting connected to the right people make you more accountable so that you do show up in this way. And eventually, your dream career will take off and it will take you to the next level. Okay, so definitely take advantage of that. This is a good month to set that intention. Like, okay, I'm gonna start working on my little side hustle and putting some time into it, and eventually it will take off. Now let's see, what do we have for my beautiful Aries? Last message for Aries for February, advice for Aries for February. And we have surrender low self-esteem. So this is the time where I really feel like if you connect with others, make friends with others, you are going to heal from any low self-esteem. Because you're going to be like, wow, I'm actually a very likable person. Like, people enjoy talking to me. People enjoy having conversations with me. People enjoy having, my energy around. And having this reflection from others, from your friends, is going to be fantastic. So definitely take advantage of it. Don't isolate yourself. The worst company that we can have is our ego by ourselves. If you feel like this, definitely go out. Let other people reflect onto you, how cool you are, how dope you are. And you will be surprised because you are ready to release this low remembrance of low self-esteem. You are ready to deserve success, love, and abundance in all its ways. So identify and release any remembrance of low self-esteem for this upcoming powerful time, especially so that you can move towards your dreams and aspirations. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this upcoming February. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transit, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Aries. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Now, we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this February 2026. This works if you have a moon or ascendant in the sign of Taurus. So for you, this month is a very important month because it is all about your career. Your 10th house of duty, career, ambitions are going to be highly turned on. So I see you being quite busy this month. And if you don't have a job, you get a job this month. Okay, so apply, start getting your resume out there, start looking for something, because I'm telling you, you will get opportunities, you will get ways for you to make more money in your life and to reach your ambitions and desires. If there's been something that you've been wanting to launch, if you've been wanting to start your own company, if you've been wanting to start your own channel, if you've been wanting to start your own nonprofit or your own thing where you are the founder, where you're the CEO, where you're the boss, this is the perfect time to do it. Life is really propelling you towards that. What is your purpose in life? What are your ambitions, Taurus? What did you come here to do? Are you really living by your dreams? You know, and especially your 10th house being a house of Aquarius, your 10th house and your career are dealing a lot with groups of people, with humanitarian endeavors, and it deals a lot with you following your dreams and aspirations. So this is really propelling you to get yourself out there. This is not the time to stay at home. This is not the time to stay at home. This is the time to go out there. This is the time to be seen. This is the time for people to know you, and you will be the boss. People want you to boss them around, actually. This is the month where people want you on top. They want you to be the boss. They want you to lead them. They want you to tell them what to do. So don't be shy about it. Take the leadership. Take the position. Go for it. And you will be doing it very gracefully. With Mercury here, you will be speaking very gracefully. If you wanted to talk to authority figures as well, where you're like, okay, I'm ready for my raise, I'm ready for a better position, I'm ready for, something that you want out of your job, this is the time to do it. You're communicating highly with your coworkers, and you're also communicating very eloquently towards the world. So people are looking at you and listening to you, and your boss will listen to you. Then when Venus, your planet, goes here, then that's going to be the next level where Venus is going to be giving you the blessings for this to happen in your life. So we want to be able to believe in ourselves. This is the moment where you shine in your career. This is the moment where you're going to, go to a new level here. So be open-minded, look at your messages, look at your emails, because there could be some opportunities coming there for you. Sign up to jobs that you always wanted to have. Just send your resume, why not? Cast the net. Talk to your boss, talk to your authorities. This is the moment to really take some chances in there as well. And then eventually, of course, when we have the eclipse, this is definitely going to propel you further into your career, into your purpose in life, okay? Into something greater and bigger for yourself. Work in teams, work in groups. This is what people love you for. This is one of your greatest strengths when it comes to your career and ambitions. So that's going to be really nice. And of course, with that, Jupiter is also in your second house of money. So your money is also going to increase as you do the work, and as you go towards your aspirations, and as you go towards your ambitions, and as you go towards taking some risks at work. But it requires that exercising of that self-esteem, which is going to take you to the next level in your career. So let us look a little bit further into your messages here for my beautiful Tauruses. What else do we have for Taurus for this upcoming February? For Taurus, February. And we have family. So for some of you guys, one of the most important dreams is to have family and to make a beautiful family. So for you, family is some very important situation. Maybe there is a family business. Maybe there has been influence of your family towards a better career. Maybe you are being inspired by your family to have a better career. Maybe some of you guys have a destiny right now to be parents and to create a family for yourselves. So it's going to be a different situation for each individual person, because we are having a general reading here. But really think about your family, and how does your family affect your career? Like, is it encouraging you towards a career? Is it influencing you towards a career? Is it making you kind of step up to a higher level of life because of your family needs you? Or maybe you have been too influenced by your family and you're doing a career that is not necessarily the thing that you want to do. So it's going to be different for everybody. If you want to have a specific message for yourself, then I highly suggest you just get a reading with me so that we can go deeper into that. But the family here is a huge factor for you. So really think about how has your family and your roots affected your ambitions and what you go towards in life. Now let's see, when it comes to love life, what do we have in love for my beautiful Tauruses? What do we have in love for Taurus for this powerful energies of February for Taurus? And we have finances and career affecting your love life. So again, we are having a lot of situations going on with career and love life. So here it is all about, what do you want for, what do you want to create? Maybe some of you guys are working so much that you don't have the time to actually meet somebody and have a family. Maybe some of you guys are working so much that you don't have time to date. Maybe some of you guys are putting your career before having family, and this is a situation that is affecting you. Or maybe some of you guys are falling in love with somebody at work as well. So a lot of things here are also asking you, like, how does your love life get affected by your work, by your career? This is also a time where maybe families are going to have to refinance or replan something. Really see the financial situation of the family, really see the financial situation of the relationship, and is it working for the both of you? Is it balanced? Is it really helping in the whole relationship? So a lot of things going on between love and career here for you this month, and it is the month for you to keep it organized. So talking about money, let's go a little bit deeper into your financial situation and your career situation for this February. What do we have for Taurus for this February? when it comes to career and money for Taurus. Very good. You got a raise and a promotion. So this is a time where you can definitely make more money, Taurus. So don't be afraid to ask your boss for that raise. Don't be afraid to ask for a better position, a better situation, a better financial life, especially if there's family involved here. You're getting the raise and the promotion. So money's coming in for you. Don't let money be a factor why you're not having a relationship, why you're not having love, why, relationships haven't worked out for you, or why not having a family. Money is coming here for you, so money shouldn't be so much of a factor. And just be open to receiving this abundance and this promotion that is coming to you at this time. And last but not least, let's see your final message. Final message. If you play your cards right this month, you can see some amazing advancements in your finances. Let's see, what else do we have for Taurus for this upcoming month of February? For Taurus, for this upcoming month of February for Taurus. Surrender to creativity. Maybe some of you guys are also meant to use your creativity when it comes to your career, your purpose in life. To your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is what helps you make a name for yourself, my beautiful Taurus. So let your imagination soar. Stay open to all the creative ideas about how to pursue a dream and solve a problem. So use your creativity. This is a time to showcase your and you are extremely creative, my beautiful Taurus. You are definitely, a muse of art for sure. So there's definitely creativity about you. Don't be afraid to use that unique creativity in your career and in what you do, because you could make a name for yourself for your authentic creativity or authentic self-expression. Alrighty, those were your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Taurus. Alrighty, Taurus, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like your messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Now, we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this powerful February. And this works if you have your ascendant or moon sign in the sign of Gemini. So for you, Gemini, this is going to be a very important month that is going to be highly focused on your 9th house. So Aquarius for you is your 9th house. And your 9th house is the house of beliefs, faith, connection to the divine, connection to your guru, connection to your teachers. And this is the house where we expand ourselves. So how do we expand ourselves? By getting into alignment with our true Dharma. So this is the moment where you can finally have an awakening call to what is really your Dharma. What did you come here to do? What is your responsibilities, your deep principles of life? This could be taking you into travels. This could be taking you into faraway lands. This could be taking you back to university, back to school. This could be making you a teacher, where now you're teaching others about what it is that you do. This could be taking you back into your faith, into your belief. So this is the moment to really ask yourself, like, where is my belief system? Where do I lie? What is my philosophy in life? And is my philosophy in life encouraging my growth, encouraging my ability to become a better version of myself? Is it helping me to step up to my highest version of who I am? So this is like the time to do great self-development work. If you wanted to go to that seminar for self-development, if you wanted to go to that Tony Robbins thing, if you wanted to do that course to take you to a new level, to get that license so that you're able to be qualified to make more money, going back to school, if that's something that you've been wanting to do because you know that you're ready for it, and it's calling to you. Or maybe some of you guys need a big travel where you're gonna travel and you're gonna like eat, pray, and love. You're gonna rediscover who you are, what you came here to do, what matters to you. So very powerful time, very powerful time for you. I highly suggest that you get into your rituals. I highly suggest that you get into gratitude journaling. I highly suggest that you get into your prayers. Read the Bible, read the Gita, Read the sacred scriptures that you're into. This is the moment to connect to that, because the more that you connect to these scriptures, the ancient truth, the timeless truth, this is going to expand your world. It's going to expand your mind, and it's going to take you away from the restlessness of the incessant mind. The mind, especially your mind, my beautiful Gemini, you're extremely powerful. Your mind is intense, to say the least. So because your mind is so intense, you need a high dose of faith. A Gemini who doesn't believe in themselves can become extremely neurotic. And that's when people are like, oh my gosh, the Gemini is so intense, it's so like, I can't handle it. So what balances you out, that anxiety, that restlessness, that overthinking, those things get balanced out by faith, by belief. That's just what it is. And if you have a misconception of like, oh, but I hate religion, I hate these religions, how about you just try it for yourself? Try it. Don't let other people's experience with religion decide your experience with it. Give yourself a chance. And if it's not religion, well, a philosophy in life. But we have to always believe in something. We are not programmed to believe in something. We all believe in something. Even if you're an atheist, you believe in something. So this is the moment to really ask yourself, am I in alignment with a good belief system that truly takes me to a new level, that truly expands me, that truly helps me to believe in who I am and my possibilities and my capabilities and the blessings that life is really prepared to give me? And can I put my faith in that so that I can fully trust in my decisions and what I do? And this is so important because the January was a time of being in the cave for you. You were like in the cave of intense transformation. You went through the dark night of the soul. You went through this intense, realization of your fears. Maybe, and God forbid, maybe some of you guys went through a little bit of a death and rebirth experience, a near-death experience, which I hope not, but maybe some of you guys did have that. And it was to wake you up to your life. Wake up to your true potential. And so now you come out of the cave, and this is the moment where you're like, oh, I'm alive. Like, what am I going to do with all this life? How am I going to truly live it and not waste it? So very powerful time for you, my beautiful Gemini. Let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here for this February. What else do we have for Gemini for this February? 2026 for Gemini for this February. Reward yourself. I love this for you. Reward yourself because you just did massive, facing your fears. So this is the moment now to reward yourself. Reward yourself with live your life to the fullest. And when I mean live your life to the fullest, I don't mean, party as hard as you can because we only have one life. No, like what really matters. And live it fully. And reward yourself with that. Reward yourself with those high values, living by high principles. Reward yourself with mercy. And accepting this, like, it's such an abstract concept. I understand it could be a little bit hard to understand, but just try to feel it with your heart because it's not a logical thing. It's something that sometimes the mind can't even grasp, is beyond the mind. That only the way to grasp it is with the heart, is with the belief, is with the faith, is with the soul inside of ourselves. So reward yourself, get yourself that course, get yourself that nice self-development tool, that book, go on that trip, reward yourself for the massive transformational work that you've been doing. And now let's see, what do we have for your love life? What do we have in love for my beautiful Geminis for this upcoming February? And we have very soon. So decide what it is that you want in your love life because it's going to come to you very, very soon. So what do you desire? What do you want? What do you want your relationship to be? How do you want it to be? What do you want to feel? You know, maybe some of you guys recognize this, like, okay, I need a partner that is in my level of development, you know, or I need a partner that believes in God, how I believe in God. I need a partner that, you know, is at my level educationally, intellectually. We are in alignment in the same philosophy in life. So decide what it is that you want, because it's coming to you very, very, very soon, my beautiful Gemini. So for those singles, you're not going to be single for that long. And for those people who are in a relationship, this is the moment to really establish the principles and the philosophy that you want in your relationship to have. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. And now let's look at your money and career for you for this upcoming month. What do we have for my beautiful Geminis for this upcoming month? So let's see, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini for this upcoming February? What do we have? Declutter. Get rid of what is not serving you. Declutter your mind space, declutter your beliefs, declutter your space, declutter your life. Like, really become very honest. It's like, what do I really want in my life? Like, what is really gonna come with me? I just had a massive transformation. What really matters in my life? And declutter your life. Get rid of things that you no longer need. Get rid of things that have been holding on energy from the past. And yes, this is blocking you. The messiness, mental messiness and physical messiness is blocking your ability to create more abundance and prosperity in your life. Okay? Ooh, sorry. I'm trying my best, guys. And now let's see your final messages. What do we have for Gemini? Ooh, okay, this is it. Surrender negative thinking. This is the number one thing. This is why faith is important. Because if we don't have this strong conviction, then negative thinking is always going to pop up. Always. And especially with your powerful mind, easy to self-sabotage, easy to think the worst, easy to just think so negatively. So this is the moment to control your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and move on to a healthier thought. This is the moment to truly transform that mindset, and doing this work will elevate you. This is what life wants. It wants to elevate you and expand you. But if you're in the negative thinking, it's going to be impossible. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and hype. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini. My beautiful Gemmy Gems, thank you so much for being here. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this February 2026. For you, this works if you have your ascendant or your moon sign in the sign of Cancer. So for you, my beautiful Cancer, you are going to be having a full moon in your sign. You are coming to a massive completion of yourself this month at the beginning of the month on February 1st. So we're completing a cycle. You have been going through lots of transformations, lots of letting goes, lots of closures. You're almost there. You are almost there. Jupiter is still in Gemini, retrograding here in your 12th house, finishing the last bits of things that need to come to an end, Cancer. And I know that it could feel tedious. I know that it could feel like, oh my God, just please get it over with. I'm ready to go to the next level. But patience will be something that is going to pay off, my beautiful Cancer. You cannot afford to take the garbage of the past into this new life. And that is the reason why we have a massive stellium in the 8th house for you in February. So I will be extremely honest with you. This is going to be a pretty triggering month for you, okay? But if you let the purification happen, if you let the emotional purification happen, if you let all the triggers trigger, if you let all the fears fear, if you let all the emotions rise, all the things from the past, all the insecurities, all the vulnerabilities. You are going to have a massive transformation. This is the month that it's all going to come up to the surface. It's going to be right in your face, and it's going to say, Cancer, do you really want to live with this still? Do you really want to still hold on to this wound? Do you really want to still hold on to this pain? Do you really want to still hold on to this trauma? Is it serving you? Is it helping you? Is it making you happier? Is it making you more lovable? Is it making you joyful? This is the moment where you may have that massive transformation. And it's like it ends this month. And especially with the eclipse, it's like it ends because it ends and it's ending. You cannot afford to be the same person this upcoming future. You're ready for something better. You're ready for a better version of yourself. You're ready for a more authentic you. Because these fears, these traumas, these wounds, these negative thoughts, these insecurities is not who you are. These are all temporary things. Yes, they happen, but it doesn't define who you are. This is the moment to face your fears. And facing those fears may be extremely uncomfortable, may feel like, oh my God, maybe a little bit like facing death, because you're gonna have an ego death. This is what is preparing you for, an ego death. And if you just surrender, if you're just like, all right, God, take me, let's do it. I'm feeling it. I'm crying it. I'm remembering. It's coming up. It's in my subconscious. It's there. I'm scared. This is the moment to do that somatic healing, to do that shadow work, to do that honoring of your nervous system, and redo it. Reheal it. Like, a lot of the nervous system is the one that remembers all the wounds and remembers all the traumas that we went through. So you may be going through something that triggers that again, and you have two choices. Follow the same path to reestablish that nervous system reaction, or learn to soothe yourself correctly. Learn to soothe yourself correctly. It is okay to be scared. It is okay to feel uncomfortable. It is okay to feel insecure. And allow for yourself to be with yourself, even if you have to caress yourself. One of my favorite things, I ask my partner to rub my back, like right on the vertebrates. Just doing this in the moments where we're the most scared or the most triggered or the most unstable or emotionally disturbed. It can help us to teach our nervous system, like, there's nothing to fear anymore. That thing that happened in the past is not happening again. So for you, it is a very, very spiritually charged month. And if you do this work, if you do not repress it, if you do not try to control it, if you do not try to hide it, if you do not try to be vulnerable, if you're like, no, I'm in control, everything is fine, I don't feel, if you take this route, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss this chance. And you're gonna end up carrying with you all those fears and insecurities into your next 10-year cycle. Because once Jupiter goes into your sign, baby, I promise you, Cancer, I promise you, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I am so glad I let that go. Remember, the more you let go, the more you can love. The more you let go, the more God has to fulfill you again. So let that be your quote for this month. I let it go. I surrender it. I forgive it. I let it go. I surrender it. I forgive it. This is going to be your best thing to do. Now let's see a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming month of February for Cancer? I love you, Cancer, so much. Reward yourself. I love this for you. You're gonna do lots of work and little bits of like, okay, I felt the insecurity, I felt the vulnerability, I felt scared, and I didn't lose control, and I like allowed it, and I was gentle with myself. This is the reward, and you can even reward yourself even more. Where it's like, okay, I'm gonna give myself ice cream, or I'm gonna give myself something nice because I'm doing the work, I'm doing the things, I'm changing myself. I am making these scary changes, and I'm doing it, and this is gonna be such a reward for you. This is the reward, but you can add an extra reward to it if to kind of emphasize to your nervous system it's a good thing that we're doing this. It's a good thing that we're feeling uncomfortable and that we're allowing ourselves to feel, and that we're surrendering and letting these things go. So reward yourself with something nice, be gentle, be soft and kind and compassionate and loving towards yourself, just how you are with everybody else. Now let us look into love. Sex can actually be an amazing transformative tool for you, and I don't mean go and be promiscuous. I mean, you know, either a sacred touch with yourself, but like of self-love, okay, or with your divine partner. Okay, so what else do we have here for my beautiful Cancers for this upcoming February? And we have you deserve love. So this is at the core of it all. This is at the core of all these insecurities, all these pains, all these hurts, all these shadows. The core of it all is that you, at the end of it all, yes, I'm messed up, I'm broken, I'm wounded, I'm not perfect, I'm a mess. And guess what? You still deserve love. No matter what, no matter how broken, no matter how bad, no matter how crazy you think you are, or how abused you've gotten, or how much trauma there is, you deserve love. You deserve love. And God loves us unconditionally, so powerfully. If we can see ourselves through the eyes of God, we will recognize like, oh my gosh, I am such a lovable human being. If we see ourselves through the eyes of ego, we're always going to find something wrong with ourselves. So this is the month of I deserve love. I am lovable, I am loved, and I am love. You are these things. Very personal time for you. Very, very beautiful, transformative, incredible time for you. Now let's see work. There could also be some good things going on with finances, with other people's monies. Oh, excuse me. This is actually a good time for you to take advantage of other people's resources. And I don't mean like abuse other people's resources, but like if you need help, ask and you shall receive. If you are asking for a loan, or asking for better credit, or asking for a grant, you're gonna get it. Or doing a crowdfunding, you're gonna get it. Or doing investments, they're gonna do very well. So let yourself be in that little bit of vulnerability, in that sense of like, ooh, I have to ask somebody for their help. It's gonna be good. They wanna help you. They wanna extend their help to you. They wanna do the favor. So let them do the favor for you. What else do we have here when it comes to work and money for my beautiful Cancers? And we have do the work. Okay, so keep working hard. Do the hard work that you need to do. Don't be lazy with the things that need to happen. Also do the inner work. Do the shadow work. Do this inner work, okay? The work will pay off. And it's definitely going to pay off fully. And now let's see when it comes to your final message. Final message for Cancer for this upcoming February. And we have surrender your ego. Exactly what I've been talking about for you, Cancer. This is the month that the ego dies. So release it. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others that really comes from the heart, okay? A big ego is going to work against you, and your humility is going to take you further in your goals. So prepare yourself for a little ego death. At the beginning, it may be a little scary, but then later you will realize like, oh, I freed myself from that part of me that was so shadowy, so dark, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I really hope that they help, and remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Cancer. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this powerful February. And for you, this works if you have a moon or an ascendant in the sign of Leo. And for you, Leo, it's all about relationship. This is the relationship month for you. Relationship month. So with the relationship month, there is a lot of possibilities for you to meet a very special person. This is definitely something that life has been working towards for the past year or so, because Rahu has been in this sector of relationships, and life has really been trying to take you into a better situation when it comes to your love life. Okay, so and at the same time as it's getting better with your love life, it's releasing any self concepts of your own ego and arrogance and your own personality traits. So you're kind of going through a self-undoing where you're like no longer the person that you thought you were. There's many things that are changing in your life, while at the same time life is propelling you towards a relationship, towards bonding with somebody special, towards having a relationship with somebody that is really for you. If you have been in a toxic relationship, then this has been the time where it has showed you this is a toxic pattern, and it could have been extremely disruptive. But if you broke up, no longer in that relationship, or you're currently single, life is really propelling you into a healthier version of a relationship for yourself and into a better relationship for you. But life is propelling you towards sharing yourself instead of selfishness. And now that all the planets are going to be going into this house, this is like the moment where life is like a new era in relationships is happening here for you. Either you meet somebody very special and you hit it off, or you decide to, have a relationship with someone special, or you decide to begin a relationship with someone, or you meet someone. And if you're currently in a relationship, then this could be the time where you are establishing a new era of your relationship with them. So very, very beautiful energies for you, my beautiful Leo. It's just what it is. Now, if you are not looking for love and you could care less about love, then this is about business relationships. This is about relationship with others and the commitments that you have in your life. So what do you really want to commit to? It could be maybe committing to a different boss, maybe committing to a different business partner, maybe committing to a different type of niche or a different type of clients, or committing to, a relationship that is better for you. So you can navigate it how you want, but truly the commitment that you want to do in love is very, very strong here for you. So great time for all of that. Really take advantage of that. And there is going to be a massive new beginning in love in your relationships. I mean, get yourself out there, meet people, because Jupiter being aspecting here in the house of friendships, like you can be going to a party or you can be going to a social event, and boom, you meet the person. Boom, you meet the business partner. Boom, you meet the next commitment that you're going to create for yourself. And it's going to be very beneficial for you. Now, I wouldn't say to go into bed with them immediately. I would not say move out of your house instantaneously. I wouldn't say, get married now. No. Okay? Take your time, my beautiful Leo. You're very fiery, and when your heartbeat is going fast, you go all in. Take your time in this relationship. If somebody really, really moves you, take your time and wait until the eclipse season is over to make some life-changing decisions. This doesn't mean close yourself off. It just means get yourself out there. There's great opportunities to meet somebody, but do not tie the knot early on. Take your time. So let's go a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for my beautiful Leos for this upcoming month of February? For Leo month of February, and we have acceptance. So really working with accepting your situation, accepting your love life, accepting the commitments, accepting yourself. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels, okay, with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So this is a very social month for you. I highly suggest that you don't stay at home. The charming prince is not going to knock on your door. The perfect wife is not just going to show up being delivered to your house. You have to get yourself out there, let yourself be known, talk to other people, talk to friends, go to social events. And in the process of doing that, as you are getting yourself out there, practice acceptance. Practice accepting people for who they are. Practice non-judgment. Practice seeing everybody with love. And that is going to be highly beneficial for you. Now let's look into your love message. Since it's such a love-oriented month for you, what else do we have in love for my beautiful Leos for this upcoming February for Leo? And we have forgiving and learning. I'm going to give you 3 because it's very important this month for you. Wow. So first and foremost, this eclipse is trying to help you purify the past by forgiving and learning about love life. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't be upset about it. Don't hurt yourself because, oh, it didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? Like, I always attract the same people. I always attract the same situation. Release these things. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So first, it is purifying this, cleansing the past love stories, what didn't work, what has always been, what has, the heartbreaks. It's purifying all this. You may need to retreat. And maybe some of you guys are currently right now single. And you may be feeling like, when am I going to find this person? Why have I been single for such a long time? You are single right now because life is preparing you for an amazing relationship. And it's almost like preparing you to be that amazing wife or preparing you to be that amazing husband. And so it's no longer like little dates and little, rendezvous of love and little romantic, flings. It's really preparing you for the relationship that you will be committed with for the rest of your life. And so you need some time. You need some time to mature, to forgive and learn, to let go of the past, to close the chapter, to close the doors, to not be talking to your exes and leaving those doors open just in case. No, close, fully, clean slate. All of these things need to happen. If you're currently in a relationship, life is trying to help you forgive and learn from the past of this relationship that could still be holding on to certain resentments. And so life is asking you to retreat with your partner. Maybe some of you guys need some time apart from each other if you have been together for too long. But if not, then just go on a little retreat. Disconnect from the world. Have a little honeymoon by yourselves to release the past, to come back together, close the gap of distance between each other. And singles, you will be finding the one very, very soon. This could be the one. And those of you who are already in a relationship, if you already overcome the toxicity, this is your partner of life. You're just, strengthening the relationship at this time. But there's definitely this energy of this is the one, and you are ready to really have that long-term committed relationship. Now let's see your career and money. What do we have for Leo for career and money for this upcoming month of February? And we have focus on your priorities. So with work and money, focus on your priorities. Stop getting distracted with other people's needs and social media and distractions around you. Focus on your priorities. Your priorities are calling to you. There might be some priorities of money or priorities of finding a new job or priorities of that your work is putting on you at this time. So make sure that you are not leaving that for last. Okay, this is the time to set the priorities straight. And last but not least, your final message toward Leo. Your final message, Leo, for this upcoming February. And we have surrender to your full power. So very powerful time right now to come back into your power. So, and I love how we have here this beautiful lion, you know. The time has come for you to stop living your life small, playing it small, and to step into your full power. So this is what the K2 in your sign is doing, is releasing who you think you are, purifying who you think you are, getting rid of negative personality traits, getting rid of egotistical behavior, arrogance, pride, and all these things, and helping you to really step into your highest version of yourself and go into that full power, go into that full version of you, that most divine version of yourself. This is the month to claim it. Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, those were your messages for this upcoming February. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Leo. Alrighty, Leo, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you so, so much. And now we are going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this powerful February 2026. This works if you have a moon or ascendant in the sign of Virgo. So for you, Virgo, the focus is mainly going to be in lifestyle changes. And this is a very, very powerful part of your chart because you are naturally the ruler of the sixth house of lifestyle and health and wellness and work and obstacles. So you're the problem solver of the zodiac. You're the one who is the servant and who knows how to get things done, and you know how to create amazing logistics to be able to tackle down a lot of things at once. And so this is going to be a busy month for you, where there could be some lifestyle changes. Either work changes hours, or work gives you a new position, or you have to, do extra hours or overtime. You're going to be quite busy with work at this time. And if it's not with work, then it could be with your health. So if there's been something going on with your health, Virgo, where you have been feeling like you've been ignoring some health symptom or some health issue or some health thing, this is the month where it comes to light. So we want to really use the energies of this month to put things in order, especially our lifestyle, our health, and our work. Okay, so if there's been many miscellaneous things that need to get done, this is the month to do it. If you are also in any court case or battling some court issue, this is the month where you finally get a resolution to it that could definitely be in your favor. So many obstacles or many problems or many issues that you have been dealing with, this is going to be the month where they finally find some sort of resolve, or they hit a pinnacle where it finally shows you the way to change the situation. So very, very powerful time for you. But my main thing with you is really tackle down routines, really go into your health routines, really, and in the health routine, don't just add the to-dos, also do the to-bes. So, okay, I have to get this done, I have to get that done, I have to get this work done. So this is going to be the month where you're finally going to overcome all these obstacles. And if there has been any hidden obstacles from you, then this is going to be the month where you're going to also see them rise up. Now, don't fear it. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, another problem, another issue, another obstacle. Don't fear it at this time, because you have all the benefits at this moment where all the planets are going to work with you. They're going to be helping you during this very testing time, where maybe there's a hidden enemy, or there's a hidden illness, or there's an obstacle, or there's some, a court case or anything like this. It's like, this is going to be the month where all the planets are going to come together and they're going to help you overcome all these obstacles. So face them strongly, be strong, don't, back down. This is definitely a month to fight and to, have that fighting spirit, that warrior spirit, that nothing is going to bring you down. You will overcome all of it, and it's going to make you stronger at the end. If there's been something at work where maybe you have been wanting to get a better position, a new job, this is a great month where I definitely see that you will be getting that. And especially with Jupiter in your 10th house of career, These are both working together at this time. So all the obstacles or the hard daily tasks or the things that you accomplish this month will advance you in career. So either you get a better job and it advances you in career, you overcome obstacles that have been holding you back and it advances you in your status in your career. You are able to win those court cases and you have the favor of the authority figures at this time. So very busy time for you. I do see you're going to be quite busy doing lots of things. And if there's none of these major obstacles and you feel like your life has been very nice, like no intense anything, you're feeling good, then a great month to just get very healthy. Get very, very healthy. Focus on wellness, focus on health, focus on creating a super healthy lifestyle, because this is only going to elevate your status and your work even more. So maybe you have been eating too much junk food, or maybe you have not been, sleeping well, or maybe you have been drinking too much alcohol, or you've been, doing things that haven't been the healthiest for you. So this is the time to kind of tackle those things, nip them in the bud, and decide to have a healthier lifestyle for yourself. And this is only going to elevate you to a new level in life. Okay, let us look a little bit deeper into your messages here for my beautiful Virgos. What do we have for Virgo for this upcoming February? February. Okay, ground yourself. So it is a time to, you're going to be very busy. There's going to be many things to do. You're going to want to, do many tasks. So make sure that you're grounding yourself throughout the month. Having those moments where you're just like centering yourself back again into the present moment. I know that your mind can be thinking a lot about what needs to get done, sure, but bring yourself back into your body, bring yourself back into grounding yourself, bring yourself back into connecting with the earth, connecting with nature, connecting with the moment, so that you can gain strength. Okay, we don't want to end up with like a chicken with a head cut off, running around everywhere like a hot mess. No. So keep yourself grounded. Everything will get done. Everything will get accomplished. Don't lose your cool, and you will be able to take it to the next level. Now let us look into your love life. All of these things are happening. I see more love coming to you in March. March is going to be the love moment for you. But for now, this is the time for you to kind of establish the routines and the lifestyle that you want, and that's how you're going to attract that person into your life. So if, for example, you change your diet and you're like, I'm going to become vegetarian, then you're going to be needing a partner that also has this lifestyle. Or I take my health very seriously, or I work out every single day. Like a partner that complements your lifestyle. If you want to stop drinking, if you want to stop taking drugs, if you want to stop intoxicating, you cannot have a partner that is also intoxicating. And so we first establish the lifestyle before we get into the relationship. So that is this month for that, and then March will be more about love. So let's see. But let's see, what do we have for you for February when it comes to love and relationships? For Virgo, for love and relationships. And we have free yourself. So time for you to take control of your life. Look, even the love cards are telling you this is the moment to take control of your life. Not being a victim of the situations and the circumstances of life, but taking control over your life. And especially when it comes to love, free yourself from that toxic pattern, that toxic relationship, that toxic partner, or that toxic isolation and that toxic solitude that could have been, disrupting you. So it's going to be different for everybody. Now let us look into work and career, because this is the main focus of this month for you, Virgo. So what do we have for love and career, money and career? Work and career for Virgo for February. And we have a raise and a promotion. Very good. So there is more money coming to you. There is some sort of raise and a promotion. If you've been wanting to talk to your boss about these things, this is the month where you are going to be the employee of the month. So You become the employee of the month. You're doing amazing. You're working super hard. You're diligent. Everybody's like, whoa, you are shining at work. You are getting everything done. You are making us look bad, Virgo. This is the moment for you to ask for that raise and that promotion. Congratulations, because they will definitely give it to you. So, great time for work, especially if you do the work. And your last message, Virgo. Last message for Virgo for this upcoming February for Virgo. And we have surrender to the wisdom of your body. You see, your body is talking to you. And even though you're going to be working really hard, you have to make sure that you have those moments of good sleep, good rest. So everything has its time and place. The 9 to 5 has its time and place. You're working very hard, very diligently. But at night, serenity, turn off the phone, take a bath, and have a good night's sleep. So listen to your body. Listen to your body's signals of what it's telling you. Of a person in a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. But if you are energized and happy, move forward. So your body's going to be giving you lots of clues during this month. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, those were your messages for this upcoming month, February. I hope that they help, and remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo, thank you so much for being here. If you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this powerful February. And for you, this works if you have your moon or ascendant in the sign of Libra. And for you, this is going to be a main focus of romance, children, and creativity. This is what is being woken within you, especially your will is being woken up at this time. With Rahu in the energies of Aquarius, which is your 5th house of creativity, children, and your strong sense of will, this is the moment where life is propelling you towards really putting a lot of will into what you want to create for yourself. So, and the will is what makes things happen. The will is what turns on the creativity. The will is what turns on that passion to make things happen. And there's a time and place for all of these things. And for you, it is waking this within you. And a lot of your creativity and a lot of your passions actually is what shows your most authentic self as well, Libra. So this is going to be a time where there's going to be a lot of focus into this. And at the beginning of the month, yes, you've been doing a lot of things with the home, with family. And there could have been a lot of remembering of the past, or going back to your home country or hometown, or talking a lot with your family, talking a lot with your loved ones. So there's been this thing where it's deepening your roots. And from this deepening of your roots, you get an emotional stability. You get an emotional security. Because home is where we build our sense of security. Is where we build that sense of like, okay, I am loved, I belong, and therefore there's nothing for me to be scared about. And when we gain that sense of emotional safety and emotional security, we are easily can step into our creative self. We can easily step into the limelight and say, this is what I can do. This is my talent. This is my creativity. This is my spark. This is my light. And so this is the month to waking up that light within you. And the light can be forcibly woken up by your children, if you have any children. This could be something where it forces you into your will, it forces you into your creativity, it forces you into this passion. Or romance can also be a factor here, a catalyst. When we like somebody, when we fall in love with somebody, when we're crushing over someone, we start getting creative, we start finding ways, we get passionate, we are trying to look, how are we going to make this person fall in love with me? And so the brain starts making creative things for you to go and showcase yourself and put yourself out there to a romantic person or a romantic potential partner. So all these things are going to be mainly happening for you. I will say that you are definitely the person that has the greatest Valentine's Day, for sure. my beautiful Virgo, my beautiful Libra. So this is a Valentine's time for you. Go and get yourself a Valentine. Go and be romantic. Express yourself. Be creative. Be romantic. You know, have some fun. Take your partner out on a romantic date. Take them out to dance. And if you've been feeling like the relationship has been bland, or there hasn't been any romance, or there hasn't been any connection in love, this is the moment to wake it up again. This is the moment to bring back that spark, that delicious love for each other. And if you're currently single, then this is the perfect month for you to meet the one, to meet an amazing partner. So get out there, meet somebody, let them, know them, get to know them, because there's definitely something here waking up into your destiny to meet somebody. Now, creatively wise, this is also an important time. You are also having Jupiter in the 9th house of your Dharma. So to get to our Dharma, to get to our duty in life, to get to those principles in life, they have to be woken up by our will. And sometimes if you have children, your children wake you up into that will. They wake you up into, okay, now you're a parent, you have to be the best version of yourself, period. And that kind of wakes up within you. Or if you want to go to college, or if you want to finish studies, or if you want to find a teacher, or if you want to expand your knowledge to a new level, or get a coach, or you becoming a coach, this requires also high intelligence from your part as well. So these are things that are going to be very, very important for you, my beautiful Libra. Make sure that you are taking advantage of this energy. There could be some creative talent or creative project that you begin at this time, which could be great, especially if you do have some talent that you can teach, will be fantastic. This could also be a time where maybe you could end up getting pregnant. If that's something that you don't want, be cautious. But if you've been wanting to get pregnant, then this is definitely the month. If you have children, this is the month for you to really establish an amazing relationship with your children. Your relationship with your children can be developing into a more mature and high level for you. So very powerful time for you. Doing mantras are actually going to be very powerful as well. So especially the Hare Krishna mantra is definitely going to elevate your consciousness and get you into alignment with your Dharma and your highest version of yourself. So let us look a little bit deeper into your messages. Please excuse me if you hear any sounds. I am currently in India, and there's many sounds out there. I hope that you can't hear them so much. Alrighty, what else do we have here for my beautiful Libras for this upcoming February for Libra, for February 2026 for Libra? And we have heart chakra. So it's all taking you into your heart center. This is the heart is the center of the will, and it is also the center where our heart's desires come from, our passions, our love. Also, our children make us very heart-centered. When we fall in love, in romance, it's very heart-centered. When we become passionate about something, it's really coming from the center of the heart. So this is a month to really connect with your heart. Really connect with your heart chakra. Connect to your heart's desires. Connect to your partner heart to heart. Open that heart, especially if you've been feeling that there's been a lot of distance. This is the month to wake up that heart once again, and that romance for your partner. Or for you to also wake up with your children. Your children could be melting your heart. The Mahamantra, the Krishna Mahamantra, is also a mantra that cleanses the heart. So make sure you use it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's one mantra. And do this at least 108 times a day, and you will see how much it cleanses your heart from pain, from anguish, from anxieties, from restlessness. And so this is a month to really clear the heart and to come back into this heart center. Now let us look into romance and love, since there is high potential for these things this month. What else do we have for Libra for February 2026 for Libra? And we have new love. Ooh, exciting. Absolutely perfect for you, my beautiful Libra. And even though you're in a new in a relationship, This month is the month where you can create a new dynamic in your relationship, especially if you've been feeling like it's been going downhill, or it's been going bad, or you guys have been disconnected, the chemistry has been lost. This is the month to heal that, to bring it to a new level, and to establish something new. Take your partner out on a romantic date, on a little getaway, on a little holiday trip. Like, this will allow for new love to rise. And those of you who are single, not for long. This is going to be a month that is bringing you a partner for sure. And now let's see, what do we have when it comes to work and career? What do we have for Libra when it comes to work and career? For Libra, for this February 2026 for Libra. And we have do the work. Okay, even though there's a lot of romance and, butterflies and romantic things, we cannot forget about work. Work is very important, so do the work. Keep working at the things that you're doing. Also, if it's a creative project that you're doing, do the work. Do the work that has to happen in order for you to take that creative project to the next level. So don't be afraid of the hard work that entails. You can do it. If not, you wouldn't be ready for this. And now let's see your final messages here for you, Libra. What do we have for Libra? For their final message for February for Libra. Libra. And surrender to silence. So practicing silence on a daily basis. This mantra that I was talking about, sitting in silence, doing the mantra, or just meditating in silence can really bring you a quiet contemplation, quiet meditation. Is the perfect thing to let go and enter the stillness within, and the silence is going to heal and replenish you at the same time. Also, maybe listening to your partner, listening to your children, listening to your heart. And sometimes we need that quietness, that silence, so that we can turn off the noise and come into the heart and what the heart is really asking for. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. In the description here below, you will be able to find a promo for the month. Use that promo code to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Libra. Alrighty, Libra, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a thumbs up and a hype. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this powerful February 2026. This works if you have your moon or your ascendant in the sign of Scorpio. So for you, my beautiful Scorpio, this is a powerful time. First and foremost, it is going to wake up your home situation. So this is going to be a month of thinking a lot about home life, family matters, your roots. The past is going to be coming back very strongly. Your relationship with your family, your relationship with mother, father, and these things are going to be very, very palpable. So this is a month that is really deepening your roots. And some of you guys may be coming into the realization that you want to maybe change residencies, maybe change some things around the house, maybe get renovations, even just maybe changing the feng shui in the house, or this could be a time where life is really taking you into the past. So thinking a lot about the past, thinking a lot about your family, thinking a lot about your childhood, thinking a lot about your core of yourself, and especially that sense of belonging is going to be something very strong. So do I belong in this space? Is this the space that I belong? Do I feel good in this house? Do I feel good in this apartment or in this residency? Is this where I belong? Also the same thing with your family. Is this the family? Do I feel like I belong with my family? Do I feel like my family helps me to feel like I belong? Or do I feel like a stranger to my family? Do I feel like a black sheep of my family? Do I feel like I don't fit in with my family? And if we do feel like that, then where do we feel like we truly fit in? Where do we really feel like we truly belong? Okay, that is the question at this time. And it is also asking for us to ask ourselves, how do I nurture myself? Is this nurturing me? Is this environment nurturing me? Is this home nurturing me? Is this residency nurturing me? Is this family nurturing me? Or if you have a super abusive, terrible family, okay, where is the family that does nurture me? If I have a terrible family that, they didn't know how to love me, they didn't know how to be parents, they didn't know how to whatever, then you make your own family. You make your own family, how you really, establish the family that you never had, and nurture it. Nurture that home the way that you truly deserve to nurture it. This could also be a time where life is really taking us into understanding our past. So what have you learned from your past? Are we living in memory lane? Are we, still holding on to things from the past, still holding on to something from the past? How we make peace with the past. This is a month to really make peace with it and understand that these things are not coming with you in the next cycle. This is a very deep and spiritual, emotional, purificational time for you. Because at the same time, Jupiter is in the 8th house, doing the final work on your psyche, doing the final work on your psychology, doing the final work on your mental health, doing the final work of your shadow work. And so this is the month where the shadow work and the past and childhood issues are going to come together to bring up some sort of healing in your life. So this is definitely the month to do that inner child work, to do that shadow work, to do, if there's been still like trauma from family, trauma from mother issues, this is the month to really make peace with it. And it could feel intense, it could feel triggering, you could be feeling extremely emotional, you could be feeling all sorts of feels, you could be feeling uncomfortable, but doing this inner work, doing this emotional work is going to really help you. And especially with the Aquarius energy, is asking for you to look at it in an objective way, to look at it from outside, to look at it from a distance, and to detach. And detaching doesn't mean that, you don't care about you, or that you don't care about your inner child, or that you don't care about what happened to you. Yes, it happened, but this is the perfect moment for you to no longer let it define you, no longer let it affect you, no longer let it dictate your behavior. So lots of inner work, lots and lots of inner work. The main focus for you this month is a lot of inner work, a lot of emotional work, and all this emotional work, subtle work, will eventually transmit as well in your physical world by you taking the action to go towards a situation that really nurtures you. So either you move to a new place, and the eclipse that is happening is really propelling you for some move here if you haven't moved yet. If you already moved, then establishing more of those roots wherever you have moved recently. But it is really propelling you for those changes that need to happen so that you feel more nurtured, so that you feel more secure, emotionally secure within. There could also be selling a home, selling a property, buying a home. There could be, getting land, selling land. You could be changing the way you nurture yourself, the way you eat, the way you cook. You could also be changing your dynamics with family, with home, with mother. And some of you guys may really be thinking about changing homes and residencies. And in a deeper work, the shadow work, the inner child work, and the past work, and the childhood work. So very, very important times for you, and also mother, ancestral karmas as well. So let us go a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for my beautiful Scorpios for this upcoming month of February for Scorpio? Let's give you this acceptance. So acceptance is going to be the best way for you to go through this healing. Okay, the acceptance of, okay, that was the childhood I had, or this is the parents that I have, or this is the situation that I'm in, and accepting, okay, this is no longer working for me, and not fighting against it. Because sometimes getting out of our comfort zones can be very difficult. We may prolong getting out of our comfort zones for a very long time, where has to get so uncomfortable that we finally make a change. So it's like accepting that fully. Okay, I am no longer comfortable in this, and that's it. I don't have to keep bending myself backwards so that I can find some comfortability in the uncomfortable, what I like to call crap fitting into crappy situations, or fitting into crappy things or residencies or anything like this, that we're trying to see the bright side. And no, like, better for us to just be like, this is not comfortable, this is not comfortable anymore, this is not a comfortable zone for me anymore, and even if I have to put time to get out of this, and it's going to take endeavor, it's going to take time, and it's going to be uncomfortable, that's worth it more than just staying in this uncomfortable situation. If it's like living with bad roommates, or living in a residency that is like falling apart, or anything like this. So really coming to the acceptance of your parents, coming to the acceptance of your past, coming to the acceptance of the childhood that you had, coming to the acceptance of the things that no longer can be comfortable for you. And also, this is a great month to really work on resentments and to really work on codependencies, if this has been some sort of issue in your life. So releasing that and really working on acceptance, seeing yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone in their highest potential. Now let's go into your love life for this month. What do we have for Scorpio for this month of February when it comes to love for Scorpio? Okay, this is different one. So, love yourself first. Your self-respect is what makes you more romantically attractive. So this is a time for a lot of self-love, a lot of self-nurturing. Your self-respect is what makes you more romantically attractive. You taking care of yourself and saying no to what is no longer comfortable, what is no longer acceptable, what is no longer, you don't have to sacrifice yourself to show how much you love a person. You don't have to abandon yourself for others so that they know that you love them. You don't have to do these things. You stay in yourself. You love yourself. If other people want to be upset, if other people want to be mad, if other people want to be moody, you let them be. But you don't abandon you. And it's not abandoning them either. You're just giving them their presence to be whatever they want to be. And finances and career are also affecting your love life here. So financial issues is a factor. This is a moment for you to really organize anything that has to do with finances, and this could also be the shared resources, since we have the 8th house. But Jupiter is here to really help you with these things and to bring the two of you together to have great resources with each other. Now let's see when it comes to money and career. What do we have for Scorpio for this upcoming February? For Scorpio, for this upcoming February, for Scorpio. And we have, so for you, Scorpio, we have dreams of abundance. So this is the moment for you to, dream. And as you sleep, God and the angels and your highest self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So be sure to record your dreams in a journal, because they contain valuable insights that will help you to manifest your desires into reality. So there is great ability here for your dreams to come true, and for you to allow yourself to dream bigger. So this is a moment for you to really get into alignment, like, okay, what are my dreams and aspirations, and to believe in them, even if they may seem far, even if they may seem uncomfortable to reach. You don't have to settle for a lesser dream. You can go for that higher aspiration. And if it really comes from the heart, from a genuine place, God will arrange the things that need to be arranged for you to make those things happen. Okay? And last but not least, your final message for Scorpio for this upcoming month of February. Final message for Scorpio for February. And we have surrender addictions. So this is the moment to really tap. This is why I talk about this shadow work. and if there is an addiction that could be happening from childhood. I'm trying to cover a pain from childhood. I'm trying to cover an issue from childhood. Or I learned this from childhood and I have it since then. Whatever addiction that may be, this is the moment to, whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. So very powerful month to finally get rid of these addictions that are at the root of who you are, or that have been there for a very long time, that have been a way for your inner child to cope with things. I'm going to give you something else. Surrender to God. So very powerful time to surrender to God. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let God work its magic for you. And I feel like that really goes with the dreams and aspirations. Like, work hard, put the energy, put the effort, put it out there, and God will do the rest, you know? And surrender to joy. So as we do this inner shadow work, as we do all these things, is so that we can get back into that joyful state of our inner child. Our inner child wants to be happy. Our inner child wants to be joyful. Our inner child wants to be alive. And so, yes, we go through the crying, we go through the uncomfortability, but it's to create more joy in our lives. And we also choose to get out of the uncomfortability so that we can have more joy in our lives. So those are to have a positive change in your life. Let joy in and savor it. Please excuse all the sounds in the background. I am currently in India and there's many sounds I can't control. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpios, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you like these messages, thank you for being here, and remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Scorpio. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you so much. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a thumbs up and a hype. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your horoscope for this powerful February 2026. This works if you have your moon or ascendant in the sign of Sagittarius. So for you, there's going to be a powerful stellium in your third house of communication and effort. And with this powerful stellium in your third house of communication and effort, this is a wonderful time for you to really put a lot of energy into making something happen. And this has been something that has been kind of with you for some time. Life wants you to really not rely on others or destiny or luck to make things happen, but for you to really take it into your own hands and become the person that you truly want to be. So this is an important energy for you. Please excuse all the sounds that are in the background. I'm going to try to talk like this so that you guys can hear me better. So with the energies of the third house here, there's definitely a lot of power for massive transformation with the change of a mindset as well. So we want to change our mindset in order for us to have a better idea of what we're trying to achieve. And also for us to be able to achieve what we want to have, because we need to have that mindset to make it work. And so this is a month to change your mind, to change your thoughts. And now, because Rahu is in your third house of the mind, this is a wonderful time to be very active and very effort oriented. But the worst enemy that you have at this time is your own mind, which means that if you get too much in your head, or if you start thinking negative thoughts, or you start thinking the worst that could happen, or you start kind of spiraling down in all these mental thoughts, then it's going to work against you. So you have here a powerhouse of energy in your mental energies. So how do we use this in a way where it's actually going to be beneficial for you, my beautiful Sagittarius? First, we have to be in constant happy thinking. Optimism, and you are one of the most optimistic signs of all. So this is the moment to really bring it out, my beautiful Sagittarius. This is not the moment for you to be doubting or letting negative thoughts or letting negative thinking get the best of you. This is the moment to finally get rid of sabotaging tendencies, to finally get rid of that terrible mind that is not allowing you to truly believe in yourself. And so that's the only Achilles heel right now, is that you may start thinking extremely negative. So stay away from this. Do lots of affirmations, do lots of journaling. And if intrusive thoughts come in and negative thoughts are starting to spiral down, stay center. Try to see your mind objectively. Try not to get caught up in the thoughts. And if there's a negative thought that comes up, say, thank you so much for sharing, and go to the next. Okay? Or change it for something positive. Change it for something that is going to be the opposite of that negative thought. Because you can wire your mind for success at this time, but it has to be wired correctly. And if you wire it for, feeling debilitated or feeling deflated or feeling like you're not good enough or anything like this, then it's going to be very detrimental for your progress at this time. Now, some of you guys could be doing great by maybe launching a social media, starting a podcast, or starting some sort of learning something. If you want to learn how to play an instrument, if you want to learn how to, write a book, or any skill that you've been wanting to polish, any skill that you've been wanting to do, this is a great time to really go for it. But get ready for some powerful changes of mind. And also at the same time, this is going to change the way you communicate. So how we think is also how we speak. So as we change the way we speak to ourselves, this is also going to change the way that we speak to others. So how you speak to others is going to be tested at this time, and it's going to be at the basis of how you talk to yourself. So great time to practice non-judgment, not criticizing, no gossip, all these things. Like, utilize your communication for the highest form that you can possibly have of spreading optimism, spreading faith, spreading goodness, spreading high beliefs. This is the best way to handle this communication. And your communication is also going to be very powerful. Now, the one thing also, don't get too caught up in social media where you're like scrolling all day. There could be a temptation to kind of stay in that. Make sure that you are reading more, writing more. Don't get so caught up in too much technology with the mind, because you might be also discovering how addicted you are to social, to the media and to the phone. You could be also discovering this at this time. So even having a more selective time of when you look at the phone and when you don't, and having some sort of etiquette around your phone is going to be really nice as well. So this is all working with you, because at the same time we have your planet Jupiter in the 7th house of relationships. So there has to be some sort of mindset change, or the way that you communicate, or the way that you put effort, so that you're able to attract that great commitment that you truly want in your life. If you already are in a relationship, then this is a time where you're saying like, okay, is my commitment benefiting by my communication, by the way that I speak to them, by the way that I talk to them, or is it not helping? Okay, like, am I getting my point across in the right ways? Maybe criticizing and pointing fingers is not going to be the best way for the other person to change. So how can I speak in a way that I can influence, that I can help them see, and that I can help them get inspired to be a better version of themselves? Those of you who are not in a relationship, then this is also a mindset change around relationships. Maybe we need to change the way that we, think about women, think about men. We need to maybe change the mindset that we have around the relationships that we attract, or the fears that we may have around relationships. And also, more than anything, marriage as well. There's like a big thing with marriage as well here that is about high, strong commitment, long-term commitment. So is there some sort of mind block that is not allowing you to really step into this full long-term commitment? And is it made up stories? And even if it happened to you in the past, does it have to keep dictating your life? Because the words that you speak is the world that you create. So maybe sometimes we need to just go through the karma, go through that karmic relationship, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the relationships in your life are always going to be this karmatic, unless we don't learn from them. So, but learning from them doesn't mean, oh, never have a relationship. Unless you want to turn into a monk, then that's great. You want to become celibate forever and turn your life to God? Wonderful. But if you do want a relationship deeply in your heart, what is the mental block that is not allowing for this to truly happen? So that is some things for you to think about during this time. And yes, time to polish those skills and time to get yourself out there. Sociable time for you. Great month for you to go out. Great month for you to be known. Great month for you to communicate. Great month for you to interact with your immediate environment. People are going to be very excited to talk to you, and you have the power to influence at this time. So let us look into your cards to see a little bit more about your energies. So what do we have for Sagittarius? General messages for Sagittarius for this upcoming February. Child. So children could be a big factor. Working with children could be something great. Something that you learned from when you were a child around relationships. A way that you've been, try to speak to yourself as if you were a child. And I'm not talking about like speaking to yourself like a baby, but speaking to yourself with that kindness, with that gentleness, with that understanding. And even when you interact with other people, sometimes you may feel like, oh, I'm intellectually, I'm very high up here and other people are like low. Try to see them as children. When you are talking to children, you don't judge them for being ignorant. You have that compassion to teach them and to have the patience to walk them through it. So it's the same thing here for you. It's like allow yourself to kind of talk to people, not like in a childish way, but it's like see them with that energy of like, okay, they just don't know any better, and I don't have to judge them. I don't have to criticize them. I don't have to feel like high and mighty because I know more than them, and talk to them with that kindness and that love, okay? And also with yourself as well. Sometimes we talk to ourselves as if we should have been, so grown up and perfect and gotten our life together, but maybe sometimes we need to talk to ourselves as if like I'm deeply just a child, conditioned soul who is ignorant. I may think that I'm extremely smart and I may think that I have it all figured out, but if we look at ourselves with more kindness, like, no, I'm just learning. Every single day I'm learning. Every single day I'm getting better. Every single day I'm making mistakes and getting better. That's seeing us with those kindness of the inner child within us. Now let us see in love. What do we have in love for Sagittarius for this upcoming month? What do we have in love for Sagittarius for February 2026? For Sagittarius. True love. I love this for you. This is a romance of a lifetime. Love wants to come into your life, and it's all a mental block. Once you allow it, once you get rid of that block, once you get rid of that thing that is there, true love can definitely come in. True love for yourself, and a person that truly reflects that love that you have for yourself, a person that truly loves you deeply as well. So this could be bringing you a romance of a lifetime as well. Very, very powerful energies in love. I want you to open your heart because you're just so ready for it. Now let's see at work. What do we have at work for Sagittarius? Work and money for Sagittarius for this February. And we have a raise and a promotion. Ooh, okay. So money's looking good. Love is looking good. I'm very happy for you, and I'm just gonna give you this, like, release jealousy. Stop looking at what other people are doing. Stop looking at social media, comparing yourself. Like, do not compare yourself this month. That is going to take your joy away. Don't compare other people with other people. Don't compare other people with you. That is going to take the joy away in the moment. But deep down inside, you're going to be having a raise and a promotion. Money's coming in. It's going to be great. You're going to feel wonderful. And last messages for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to this February for Sagittarius for this February. And we have, surrender your attachment to results. So there's some sort of attachment here to some attachment here to some sort of results that you want, either a result in a relationship, a result in a job. Don't attach yourself so much to the result. Don't do things just because you want to get something out of it. That is an exploitative mentality. And I know that it seems like, well, it's the normal thing to do. If you're not going to do something, if you're not going to get something in return, actually, yes. If you really love doing that thing and it's your duty to do it, you just do it. And you're not doing it because you better get this and you better expect this. That actually is an exploitative mind. So do it because it comes from the heart. Do it because it's your duty. Do it because it's your responsibility. And let go of the attachment to the fruits of your labor. Let go of that. That is not your responsibility. Even in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, you are just entitled to the duty and the job, and you're not entitled to the fruits of the labor and the result. So the more we live by that, the happier we will be. Alrighty, my beautiful Saggy, those were your messages for this upcoming February. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Saggy. Alrighty, Saggy, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a thumbs up and a hype. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for this powerful energies of February. And for you, this is going to be a very powerful month that deals with a lot of finances. Okay, this is the month of finances. This is the month of money. This is the month of your self-esteem. This is the month of creating more resources for yourself. This is the month where you're really thinking about, okay, do I have the money to purchase something or to get something, or do I have the confidence to make something happen? We're gonna be having the stellium in your second house. So in January and at the beginning of February, you've been really establishing a new sense of self, a new sense of you, a new identity, a new stronger you, going through a personal body transformation and self-transformation, and you've been embracing a stronger, authentic part of yourself. Now, this is where we're going to extract, well, not extract, but this is where you establish the value of this identity. So February, once we have this stellium in the second house of money, this is a time where life is really trying to ignite that confidence in this new identity, in this new version of yourself. Ignite the resources. Now, the one thing that could be a little bit difficult here this month is your eating habits. So be very cautious with what you're eating at this time. Eat healthy, eat nutritious, eat on time, don't eat at night, don't eat junk things, don't eat things that you know are not bad, are not good for you, because you could be extra in this energy of consumption. So that's the one thing we have to control, Capricorn, is that you may be in this energy to consume food, consume social media, consume buying things, spending a lot. So we want to budget ourselves, and we want to temper our sense enjoyment here a little bit, okay? More than anything, like this energy for consuming too much, we want to temper it. Ask yourself if you really need it, instead of just like reflex on buying something. Ask if you really are hungry before you decide to put it in your mouth. Ask if is this going to be a necessity, or is it just a want? And that could help you to tone down this excessive sort of eating energy or consuming energy. That's the only thing that I see that you have to be a little bit cautious with. But the rest is really igniting your ability to open yourself up to more abundance and prosperity, to more strong sense of dignity, to maybe acquiring more resources in your life, and to become more resourceful and wealthy deep down inside. So Capricorn, there's lots of questions here about your finances. And if you have been feeling a little bit like, well, my finances, they're always kind of the same. They never really go beyond what I have. They kind of stay in the same level for a very long time. Like, this is the energy that is saying, let's break that pattern. Okay, this is the moment where you can talk to Lakshmi and maybe ask for more abundance in your life, because we are having so many planets. This is just activating this aspect of your life at this time. So don't, release any vows of poverty that you could have established in this lifetime or in a last lifetime, where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna live with the minimum. I'm not gonna ask for much. Money is evil. Rich people are bad. Like, you don't have to necessarily have the same story. And if there is in your karma to create a lot of abundance for yourself, let it be and embrace it, and just learn to be responsible. That's the consumption part of it. It's like, am I being responsible with the way that I consume? Because if I just get a little bit of money and the first thing that I do is go buy things to consume, buy alcohol, buy food, and I eat it away, or I spend it on some clothes that I didn't even need, like, this is demonstrating that you are not ready to require more abundance. That when you learn to consume in the correct ways, more abundance will come into your life. You will be more qualified for more responsible prosperity and abundance in your life. So it's really opening up the can of worms around money and your relationship with money and your relationship with consuming. So practice a lot this month about that. Like, see yourself. Am I eating because I'm bored? Am I just eating because I'm bored? Or am I, shopping in Temu for cheap, unnecessary things that don't even really work? Or am I buying things in Amazon that, what for? Where is your consumption habits? Or just even in like social media, like, what are you consuming? Like, are you binge watching things where you're just like, like, where is this consumption? And to temper that sense gratification, to temper that excessive need for more consumption. And this is hard, because in our society, especially Western society, is like, no, consume. Life is consumption. This is the web, this is the ad, buy this, buy that, sale. And it's like, we're being perpetuated to constantly be consuming. And that they've sold us the idea that, oh, if you consume a lot, you're happy. You're a happy camper if you're consuming constantly. If you're in a constant consumption and your life is about consuming, like, this could be the time where you could be waking up to this and seeing, like, okay, is it really making me happy to be consuming all of this? Like, is it really making me happy that, I'm eating all of this? And this is a moment to become more mature with the consuming, but also with how you handle your money. And when we see the money as like, okay, this is not my money, this is God's money. I can't just like, spend it on mindless things, like, or bad things like, prostitute or gambling or, OnlyFans things. Like, where are you putting your money? And seeing it from like, this is not my money, this is money that God has allowed me to be responsible for. So how would I use it? How would I invest this in a way that is honorable? So those are some food for thought for this upcoming month. What do we have, Capricorn, for this upcoming month of February for Capricorn? For February. Ooh, okay. Joy. Also overcoming any insecurities and confidence. Sometimes the consuming is actually connected to this insecurity. It's like, you watch TikTok and somebody tells you, hey, buy this, it made me more beautiful, or it makes me look like this. And then we're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I want to be beautiful, or I have an insecurity with my body weight, I have my insecurity with my face, I have an insecurity with my clothes, I have an insecurity with this or that. So it's like, also the way that we consume reflects on our insecurities. And sometimes overeating is a sign of insecurity. And then when we gain weight, we become even more insecure. So it's this perpetual thing. around consumption and insecurity. So life here is saying, be more joyful. Like, step into joy. Step into this feeling of joy where you don't necessarily need something more to feel happy. Like, if you're not spending, or if you're not, buying things, like, would you still be happy? And this doesn't mean, don't have money and no, you can have money. You can accept a lot of abundance into your life. And when you accept the abundance into your life, be happy, be grateful. So make everything be with joy. And even if you do decide to buy something, you're like, no, I've been wanting to buy this. I want this. I need it. It's been something that it's an investment in myself. Buy it with joy. Buy it with happiness. So money is a tricky thing. It's very subtle in nature, but it's about dignity, and it's about integrity, and it's about self-worth. All these things, and that we do all this with love, that we're not rejecting money because money's bad, or hankering for money because I need it. It's like finding that middle point of joy, and it's gonna be nice. What else do we have here for my beautiful Capricorns when it comes to love for February? For Capricorn, for February, for love, and we have keep an open mind. So try to stay away from feeling too stubborn at this time, and keep an open mind, okay? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe some of you guys that are currently single, just know that if you have a type, your soulmate might not be the specific type. So be open-minded. It's not that it's going to be a bad partner. It's going to be the perfect partner for who you are. And if you're currently in a relationship, keep an open mind with your partner. Don't become too rigid. Don't become too close-minded. Don't become, don't force them to be something that they're not. Keep an open mind and try to really see their own uniqueness and how that reflects on yourself as well. Now let's see when it comes to money. What do we have when it comes to money and work for Capricorn? Money and work for Capricorn. Capricorn. And we have let go of guilt. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like this guilt of having money, or guilt of having too much money, or not having money, or guilt of eating, or guilt of buying, or guilt that you want something, or like getting rid of this guilt and forgiving yourself. Okay, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of beating yourself about them. Also, stay away from getting rich schemes right now, and see how you feel guilty. Do you feel guilty when you're paying for things? Do you feel guilty when you're buying things? Do you feel guilty when you ate that bad thing? Like, where is that guilt? And forgive yourself, and let's start making decisions that are not going to trigger that sense of guilt anymore. And last but not least, your final message, Capricorn. Final message for Capricorn for this upcoming month. For Capricorn, surrender to silence. So silence in quiet meditation, contemplation, mantra chanting would be fantastic. Let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you at the same time. So have moments of silence, have moments of just quietness, because in this silence you will be able to turn off the noise and really get into that heart-centered calling of what your heart is really asking for. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages for this upcoming month of February. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Capricorn. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this powerful February. And this is This is the perfect horoscope for you if you are a moon or ascendant in Aquarius. And this is going to be a powerful month for you. We have an eclipse in your sign, and all the the planets are going to be going into your sign. So very, very powerful energies. All eyes are on Aquarius right now. So January was a time of a lot of closure, a lot of endings, a lot of stillness, a lot of setbacks maybe, or losses for some of you, hopefully not. But there was this feeling of not moving forward. There was like this feeling of not stepping into the forwardness that you would like to do. Now, with all the energies going into your sign, this is a time where now you have a chance for renewal of identity, a renewal of yourself, and a renewal of who you are. Very exciting times for really establishing a new sense of identity. And this is the month for you to really go all out in these things. So what is your most authentic self? Your best personality traits. Let go of the negative personality traits and come into a stronger authenticity within you. This is a time where you are also being extremely attractive. There's like a lot of attractiveness about you. People are intrigued by you. This is the moment for you to shine. So not the time for you to be closed-minded, not the time for you to be shy, not the time for you to be, hidden in the crowd. This is the moment for you to really come in the forefront. If there's been some leadership position, or you have been wanting to change a look about you, or you've been wanting to buy new clothes or change your look or get a new perfume, a new scent, or this is the moment to do it. I highly even suggest that you do some sort of vision board during this time, especially during the eclipse, because this is the moment for you to really start envisioning this new you, this new better version of yourself, this new more incredible you. And also that you embrace your most authentic, different type of you. Like, you are the weirdo, and I mean it with all the love in my heart, of the Zodiac. You are the one who truly embraces your most authenticity. And so this is the moment for you to go further into that you release any sort of stereotypes or people projecting certain ideas about you onto you. This is the moment for you to really step into that sense of, no, I rebel against everybody of what they think I am, and I'm going to be who I am and claim it. And that's going to be something wonderful. But more than anything, this is a moment for you to really showcase yourself, go out in the front. If you have any presentations to do, or if you have any job interviews, you're going to do amazing. You're going to make some amazing first impressions. Even if, for example, you're trying to meet a partner, a love partner, you're going to do some amazing first impressions. If you've been wanting to, change your hairstyle, do something different to your look, this is the moment to do it for sure. So you're going to have a renewal of your identity, while at the same time Jupiter is in your 5th house. So with this energy of Jupiter in your 5th house, there's this energy of identity. And you are coming into your own. You're coming into a more authentic you. Jupiter in the 5th house is encouraging your will. It's encouraging your creativity. It's encouraging your ability to follow your heart and to be passionate and to, even be romantic and creative. So this is all being ignited for you at this time, and it is all trying to define a stronger sense of self, a stronger sense of who you are. This needs to be very much established for this upcoming decade. So who are you establishing yourself to be right now will be with you for the next upcoming 9 years, pretty much. So that's why I mentioned about having the vision board. Use your creative energy to do some sort of vision board. And if you decide to go out and let yourself be seen, maybe do something that you have a passion for. If you like sports, if you like dancing, if you like doing any sort of hobbies or anything creative, this is the moment to kind of get yourself out there, because people are going to be highly impressed by you, and you're going to attract a lot of attention, and the good type of attention. So a great time to make a splash, a great time to, make a name for yourself, a stronger reputation, a new reputation that is more authentic to who you are. Let us look a little bit deeper into your messages here. What else do we have for Aquarius for this upcoming month, for Aquarius for February? for Aquarius, and we have innocence. So as you are developing your new sense of self and you're showcasing yourself out there into the world, come more into that innocent part of who you are, the innocence in you. Like, release the jadedness, release any heart heaviness, and come back into that innocence within you. So the guides are guiding you to the truth, to your own personal truth, and that no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give yourself and your feelings of heaviness so that God can lighten up the load. Okay? Give up the guilt, the anger, the blame, anything that has been kind of tempering your identity and not letting you to really shine your light. This is the moment to give it to God. Enjoy the peace within, and your heart wants more. So you are in a very good time right now to really come back into a better version of yourself. Okay, especially at the beginning of the month, really surrender all those endings. What else do we have for Aquarius for this upcoming month? For Aquarius, for February. And we have calling in your soulmate. So this is the moment for you to use your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations to bring the perfect partner into your life. If you already like somebody, if you already are into somebody, this is the moment for you to call them. Call them because connect with them, call them because there's definitely going to be chemistry that is going to be built. And just know that your prayers and affirmations and visualizations are bringing the two of you together. So maintain that strong vision of that perfect partner for you. And now when it comes to money and career, what do we have for money and career for our beautiful Aquariuses? Money and career for Aquarius for February. And we have dreams of abundance. So time to dream, time to, you are the big dreamer of the zodiac. So dream big, Aquarius. Have your vision board about the money, the finances, the reputation that you want to create for yourself, because you're definitely going to be getting that. And at the beginning of the month, there could be lots of dreams and visions, even daydreaming, where are kind of guiding you towards this new path or this new version of yourself or this upgraded version of yourself. Write them down and don't dismiss these dreams and visualizations. And last but not least, your final message. What do we have for Aquarius for February for Aquarius? Surrender to play. So be playful. You are in a process, get rid of the heaviness, get rid of the heavy loads that you could have been feeling at this time. Become more playful, become more joyful, become more positive. You already went through the shadows, you already went through the letting goes. Now have some fun. Be this playful person, and people are really going to like that lightness and that playfulness about you. And your new version is a lighter one. It's a more innocent one. It's not this heavy-hearted one. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help, and remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like. Alrighty, Aquarius, those were your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And if you like these messages, make sure to give me a like and a hype. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this powerful February. This works if you have your ascendant or moon sign in the sign of Pisces. So for Pisces, this February is going to be a very powerful time to let things go. You are going to be in a process of a lot of spiritual awakening and spiritual purification and transformation, Pisces. So this could be taking you to faraway lands, or this could be taking you into releasing the past or letting go of things that no longer serve you. But you're going through a very powerful time of closure and a very powerful time to purify yourself from the past. So we have the Aquarius house activated here, your spiritual house, your house that you originally rule. And this is the house that wants to let go, like the losses. It wants to lose the burdens. It wants to lose the heavy-heartedness. It wants to lose the traumas, lose the wounds, or anything that has been kind of holding you back. This is the precursor before you have a new beginning. So before we start this new beginning, We want to really do a lot of cleanse, a lot of let go, and a lot of release. And that's really where you are at this time, my beautiful Pisces. Closing that chapter, releasing the past, releasing what no longer serves you, and doing this spiritual work in isolation, in a time where you're kind of by yourself, and taking this time to surrender is going to be the best thing. Now, things could be feeling quite slow for you. Things could be feeling like things are not moving as fast, or you're kind of like in this, midpoint, or this sort of waiting point. Just live with it. Even if things are feeling like they're very slowed down, this is an opportunity for you to rest. This is an opportunity for you to take this rest, relax, release. This is not the time to force, to make it happen. You're in the process of a lot of surrendering. So lots of yoga, lots of meditations, lots of trust and surrender, lots of sleep. I actually see you sleeping a lot. And in your dreams, there's going to be a lot of dreams that are going to come up to you at this time that are going to be very powerful, very prophetic. So make sure that you're writing them down. And doing this inner work in silence and in isolation is going to help you to kind of let go of the things that need to be let go of before we move into this new era. This is working again with your Jupiter in the 4th, which is your house of the home, family, roots, and your past. So this could be helping you to move to a new place, or to let go of the past, or to let go of some childhood wound, or to let go of some trauma from the past, or to let go of some family issue, family karma that has been lingering for a very long time. So very strong time for spirituality, very strong time to do a lot of inner work and to nurture yourself deeply. So listen to your body. You may need rest, you may need sleep, and just take this time, okay? Don't force anything. Don't force anything. I highly suggest that you do not do anything where you're putting money into something that makes you rich really fast. There's high possibilities of losses right now, so do not gamble with anything. What do we have for Pisces for this upcoming February? For Pisces, and we have fresh air. Yes, be in the fresh air, be in nature, stay away from the hustle and bustle, disconnect from the world, okay? This is preparing you for also a breath of fresh air into your life. But this fresh air, groundedness, being outside, being in nature, connecting to nature is what's going to help you transmute all these feelings at this time. Now, when it comes to love, what do we have for Pisces for this February? For Pisces, for February. And we have, okay, so deception and free yourself. Ooh, okay. So in love, like I mentioned, there could be losses. Some of you guys may be wanting to close a relationship if you're currently in one. You may be discovering something that you didn't know was happening in the past, or that has been hidden from you, or you no longer can hold a mask in front of this person. Life is really telling you to free yourself, to let go. Let go of anything where you're deceiving yourself or deceiving others. Let go of any situation where you are entrapped in a situation. So this is for some people. For others of you who are currently single, life is really telling you to free yourself, take control back of your life, let go what needs to let go. Let go of the deceptive thoughts, deceptive concepts of yourself, deceptive ideas of the past, deceptive ideas about your family, like these illusions. Time to release these illusions. And this could be the month where it exposes the illusion and it shows you like this is just an illusion. It's not true. That fear is not true. And that's going to help you a lot to free yourself from the past and from what has been holding you back. Now let's see when it comes to your finances and career. What do we have for Pisces when it comes to finances and career for Pisces? And we have savings. So save your money, okay? Like I mentioned, not the time to gamble, not the time to invest, not the time to put money on nothing. Keep your money in your pocket. Don't spend money on anything that you don't really need, okay? Save your money, save up. When you save money, now you're saving for your future. So not the time to be spending or to be putting money on something. It's more the time to kind of lock the safe at this time. And now let's see for your final messages. Final messages for Pisces for this upcoming February. Final messages for Pisces. And we have surrender to your creativity. So instead of distracting yourself with mundane things, this is the time for you to kind of surrender to your creativity, surrender to your imagination, surrender to your creative potential, because that's really where you lie. That's really where you are your strongest. So you let go, let your imagination soar, stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or to solve a problem, okay? So let your creativity, if you sit in silence, if you sit in meditation, if you sit in fresh air, you're gonna get the insights, you're gonna get the ideas, you're gonna get the stuff. Don't be influenced by what other people are saying. This is a better time to be in isolation. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, those were your messages for this upcoming month of February. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give me a like and a hype. And thank you so much to all my brothers and my sisters for being here for this horoscope for this upcoming February. I hope that everybody was able to get insights for it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your likes, your hypes, and your comments. I love to read every single one of your comments. Sending everybody so much love and light, and I'll be seeing you for the next video. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.